My name is Adam Neese, and I wanted to put together a quick video because a lot of our prospects have been asking our sales team when they're in the sales or onboarding process this question: is the rate that I'm paying to my current credit card processor fair? Now, first of all, that's a very valid question. You should always be looking at your costs as a business owner because, let's face it, payment processing is an expensive thing in a business, and it's also super valuable at the same time. I'll tell you from firsthand experience that most of our merchants fall somewhere between 2 and 3.5%. In fact, it's about 95% of them. And there's a lot of factors that can play into that out the door rate, or what we refer to as the effective rate. Things like your average ticket, what kind of business you are, where you're located, and whether or not you take payments over the phone, online, or via invoice. Those things can all determine the out the door cost and actually cause it to fluctuate. So if you're a business that takes credit cards, and let's just say you do $100,000 per month in sales, your out the door costs should be somewhere between 2 and 3.5%. Whether or not your rate's fair, that's all situational, right? You might be doing 100 grand a month paying 2%, and that's not fair because you're a grocery store and you could be actually processing those payments for 1.4% or even lower. Or maybe you're a credit repair company and your rate's 3.5%, and that's actually a really good deal for a credit repair company because they're riskier. Payments are typically made over the phone, right? So there's an increased cost from the issuing bank. And that's a heck of a deal for a high risk merchant. Typically though, you want to be somewhere in between 2 and 3.5%. If you do more than 30 or 40 grand a month, you have some actual negotiation and deal because you're a desirable merchant. The payment processor is going to want to work with you, and they should offer competitive pricing so that not only is it competitive for you, but also it's profitable for them, right? Both sides of the transaction need to benefit. And a lot of merchants, when they change credit card processors, they think that they're just going to save money, and that's that. If you're looking to change processors to save money, my suggestion would be for you to roll out a cash discount program where you actually charge the credit card processing fee to your cardholder, your customer, because if they want to pay you with a credit card, they pay a fee, or they could just pay cash and not pay the fee, right? Because ultimately, if you're going to switch processors, unless you're doing millions of dollars a month or multiple six figures a month, your pricing is pretty much going to be the same. Now, obviously, there's exceptions, and I've seen plenty of scenarios in my career where merchants are just flat out getting gouged, right? A lot of times, too, when you're considering a new processor, they typically know that merchants want to save money. So what they do is they put together an agreement or a contract or pricing that looks really great on paper, but ultimately they're going to just raise your rate up 6 months later, a year later, whatever it might be. And then before you know it, you're actually paying more in credit card processing fees than you were previously, and you switch processors for no reason. If I'm a business owner and I'm looking to evaluate my current payment processor and find a new one, I obviously want to have a fair rate. And if you're dealing with a good company and a good sales rep, you're going to get that. So let's just put that to the side, right? I would consider things like, what kind of technology can this company implement within my business so that I can save time, eliminate hassle, grow my business, and then, save money. Things like, when is my money going to be deposited, right? We can deposit money into your bank account the next day. Ultimately, though, if you're looking to switch processors and you don't want to switch to cash discount, if you want to keep paying your own fees, make sure that you're set up on what's called an interchange plus pricing program. Never sign an agreement that has the word surcharge in it or the word tier. Tiered pricing and surcharge programs are really just an opportunity for credit card processors to create gray area and take more money out of your bank account. Interchange Plus is the most transparent pricing structure out there, and it has a set fee on every transaction from the credit card processor, and all the other fees that are charged by the card issuing banks and the card brands are billed at cost to you and passed through to those entities so that they can make their money. The credit card processor keeps their markup. That's how they generate revenue so they can power their business, pay their sales rep, and grow. Ultimately, it's about both sides of the transaction benefiting. Obviously, you need to have something that's fair and fully disclosed pricing. And then we need something that's profitable, right? Just like any business, we need to make money too. So the answer to your question is my rate fair? It's very subjective, and it's tough to answer on just a video like this. So my suggestion would be to drop a comment below and ask for one of our top team members to reach out to you to see if they can do a unique assessment on your business. Or if you want, you can send us an email to sales@ratetracker.io, and one of our top experts will reach out to you to schedule a Zoom, an in-person meeting, or a phone call to see how we best can help. Thanks for watching. I hope this video answered some questions for you. My name is Adam. I'm the founder of Rate Tracker, and I'm glad you're here. Thank you.